What's up, guys? This is LTX here, and today I'm bringing you round 14 of the NR2003 2018 season. Stopping at our first road course race of the season up north in New York at Watkins Glen. 13 down, we've crossed over the halfway point of the regular season. Now we are into the second half. So, we go through the starting lineup real quick. 92 of Gillen, Thompson on the back row, Kennington, Colett, Casey Mears, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Cody Ware, Brennan Gaughan, Timmy Hill, Matt DiBenedetto, Ty Dillon, David Reagan, Trevor Bain, Michael McDowell, Darrell Wallace Jr., Paul Menard, Chris Buescher, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Casey Kane, Clint Boyer, AJ Allmendinger, Jimmy McMurray, Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, Ryan Newman, Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez, Eric Almirola, William Byron, and Penske teammates Keselowski and Logano. We have Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney. Starting fourth is Kevin Harvick. Third is Kyle Larson. Outside pole is Kyle Busch. Wait, which one of these would be the pole? I'm not sure. I think this would be Kyle Busch having the pole right here. Yeah, Kyle Busch is on the pole. Martin Truex Jr. is on the outside pole. If you look at this over here, it'll be Kyle Busch's down here in points. It'll be his fifth pole of the season. Quite a ways down in points, just due to poor luck though. 3 DNFs, not exactly helping his situation. Should have the field roll off eventually. Just for now, we'll look at the playoff picture after 13 of 26 regular season races. Remember, the first column is reserved for categories and stuff. So 17th here is actually 16th. Excuse me, sorry. Chris Buescher sits 17th, but I'm not entirely sure how it works. I don't believe that is a lock for him because all these guys down here move up in points. So it would be Larson, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, 51, 21 to 17. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe the rest of the playoff picture goes as 6 drivers who haven't won a race. And that should go Ryan Newman, the 43, the 24, 88. Never mind. I think it's good. I don't know. Not sure. Oh, we're pacing. Oops. Well, didn't miss anything. So I downloaded this straight off its website. This track did not have to do anything with the track INI. The racing is absolutely insane for this track. The cars go very fast. I think they're about 2 seconds quicker than they are in real life. Looks more like Formula 1 than NASCAR, but it's pretty exciting stuff. I also appreciate that the pace speed is 60, so it doesn't take absolutely forever to get around here. It'll be a pretty short 13-lap race. Lap times average about 1:08, 1:09. So we're looking at about, if it goes green all the way, which it probably won't, a little 16-minute sprint race. But already going off course. That'll be pretty common. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a wreck right off the bat, because the way these things go green is they go right out of the last corner. So before the pace car is even fully onto pit road, they're already getting down to racing. Here on the carousel, onto the last stretch before we take the green flag. We'll look a little bit more at the points here for a second. Just specifically Eric Almirola leading in top 10s and top 5s, starting a little bit deeper in the field than we typically see him. All the way back in row 6, I believe. Or, yeah, row 6. So another top 10 is not out of the question, but I believe that they are looking for wins at this point in the season. As we go through the final 2 turns, Kyle Busch, they're already starting to speed up, and we're green from Watkins Glen. Already contact in the back, I could hear it, but I don't see an accident. Oh, Brennan Gaughan, oh my god! Already carnage, lap 1. So see if they make it out. Kyle Busch running the 78 off track, not letting him get an edge, as they all dive into turn 1. Are they already slowing down for the pace car? No, they're going to keep racing it back here. Martin Truex Jr. claims the lead early on from Watkins Glen. Had a massive pileup coming to the line. Didn't even make it out of turn 1, or out of the last turn to go green. That is huge for some of the guys who are back there. As they all come through the bus stop, some of them even cutting the last corner of the bus stop a little bit. Lots of cars already going to be damaged and out of the race, as Truex leads the way with Kyle Busch in hot pursuit right behind him. They round the last 2 corners, and early on here, they'll have to catch up to the pace car. Kyle Busch looks like he almost makes a last-ditch effort to try and take the lead from Truex. Looks like Truex is going to hold on to that lead, as we are already under the yellow flag. We'll go take a look at what happened. Saw the 62 get air. Well, as you can see, it was already a disaster in the making before they even got to the last corner. Somehow they were 4 wide while pacing. First of all, the 75 and 96 take each other out there. Hard hits there. Further up, they are 3 wide coming out of the corner. 13 cuts across the 38. And bang, huge hits there. Basically, everybody in the back here got collected. Take a look at it. Look at it from this camera angle. Just absolute mess on lap 1. Cars all over the place. Back at Watkins Glen, lights are out on the pace car. Lap 3 of 13. So they all get lined up and prepared to go green again. We'll give it a second try this time. I think they'll stay alive a little bit longer, considering now that they're all single file. It'll be Martin Truex Jr. controlling the restart this time. He was able to snatch it from Kyle Busch right off the flag, but we did see that throughout that lap, Kyle Busch did not let him go anywhere with it. So we'll have to see what happens as the pace car is off and we are green. And why are they so spread out? I don't know. Everything looks clean in the back. Ooh, Larson might have gotten to the back of the 18 a little bit there. See the racing coming out of turn 1. Looks like they've made it all so far so good. Got a top 5 breakaway here. 42 in the 18. Right up the back end of the 78. Kyle Larson pulls out to try and maybe make a pass on Kyle Busch. Already some risky maneuvers here. He gets back in line behind the 18, withdrawing that attempt at passing. We've already got a close bumper to bumper battle for the lead. Truex was able to stretch it out a little bit there. The cars all come out of the carousel. Truex still hanging on to the lead. Goes a little bit wide there. Might have opened up the door for Kyle Busch. Definitely see that Kyle Busch has a better car right now, or is at least driving better. As he is staying right up to the back. Oh, Eric. Oh, cars are coming on the pit road. Oh my God. No, that's not on pit road. That's just cars wrecking. What in God's name? Eric Almirola, the points leader, out of the race, and there goes more. They're going to have to race it back here. Now Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. are side by side through the S's. Kyle Busch is going to get the better run off here. It looks like he's going to reclaim the lead. Truex Jr. still has a shot, but it looks like he might have Kyle Larson to his inside coming into the bus stop. Larson again can't make that work. Truex will hold on to P2. We just had a massive accident. For whatever reason, Kurt Busch is all the way back here. And the rest of the field is all the way back there. I'm not sure what the whole divide is. Did we have guys coming onto pit road? What happened to Eric Almirola? That's the points leader, the man who has been the most consistent all season. Undeniably out of the race. Massive impact right into that tire barrier. We come around, Truex is going to make a last attempt at trying to take the lead back. It will be Kyle Busch holding on to the lead for now. The caution is out. These guys are all going to be single file. We're going to go take a look at what happened. Well, it's pretty self-explanatory what happens here. I guess he tries to get on pit road and completely misjudges it. And can't forget to mention, this is probably what actually brought out the caution. Racing for last place back here. Jeffrey Earnhardt involved in another accident. So we see Alex Bowman, who is right on the cusp of the playoff cutoff, already on the brakes here. Couldn't really do anything about that. Had them locked up. He just made a pass on his teammate Byron. For whatever reason, these guys were going to pit here, but doesn't look like Bowman's going to get that first top 10 of the season. We'll take you back live for the restart in just a moment. Ready for the restart here. What is this? Why are they slowing up so much? What's going on? I don't know. All I know is the field is spread out again. Green flag. Kyle Busch still out front with the race lead. Oh, I can already see them fanning out, getting crazy back there. Busch was able to reclaim the... Oh, Larson saves it! Kyle Larson got the back end of Truex. Almost went around. It looks like he was able to save it. That was almost the end of his race if he went into that tire barrier. I would argue that he would have taken some people with him. What an incredible save by Kyle Larson. If we get a caution on it, we go back and look at that. Able to keep his race alive and only lose a couple of positions. Great driving by him to keep it in one piece. See, very dirtily everybody goes around the bus stop, cutting corners as much as they can. Jeffrey Earnhardt, oh my god. He's going to cause another wreck. Truex Jr. seems to be struggling to keep Kevin Harvick behind him. Whoa! Kyle Busch goes wide there, lets Truex get right up behind him. Looks like we're going to get an even runoff, and maybe Truex has a chance at passing him for the lead. More guys coming into pit road, and they can't even enter the freaking pit road. Holy hell. Why? Why? I don't... We got a battle for the lead again. Oh, shiza. Here we go. Truex went for it. Kyle Busch is going to try and get it back. They almost door each other there. Side by side, Truex takes the lead back. Here comes Harvick. For some reason, they can't. They have the inability to enter pit road, and they're really ruining this damn race. Kind of oh, Harvick. Super wide for him. He's going to merge back on right in... Oh, my commentary is shit today. Right next to the 12 car of Ryan Blaney. Oh my god, where's the field? What is happening? Whatever, I don't care. For those who are wondering, I'm very ill right now. It hurts to breathe. So, sorry if commentary is poor. Kyle Busch driving the heck out of it. And Denny Hamlin up to the front, by the way. But they're going to cross the line, and I think we'll have a restart. I hope we will. We'll go see what happened. Well, it's pretty obvious. I won't even talk about this one. I'm just going to play it through, and that'll be the end of it. And I feel like that was enough on that. We'll go back for the last restart of the race. Welcome back. 2 corners to the green flag. It'll be a green-white checkered finish here at Watkins Glen. And regardless of what happens, if that dumb thing happens where the 20 car or the 10 car try and enter pit road and end up clobbering the pit wall, if that happens again, then it still will be a race to the end. As I get 2 laps of green, caution, 2 laps of green, caution. So this is it right here. The race for the win. Here they come out of the last turn. Truex Jr. leads them away. So the cars all soar down into turn 1. The 18 of Kyle Busch right on the back. Oh, he gets into him. Kyle Busch to the inside of the 78. Made some contact there. Kyle Busch has to let off big time there. Looks like he almost was put in a really bad spot there. Worried about getting squeezed into the wall. Now it's Denny Hamlin to the back of the 78. Hamlin has not been much of a factor this season. Looking for his first victory. He's got a lap and a half to get it done as he's right on the back of the 78. Truex Jr. seeming to be the car that has played prey to everybody else today. But having to defend positions from cars like the 4 and the 18 is now having to defend the lead. Hamlin gets a better run off the corner. Hamlin goes to his right side. But Truex is going to have the preferred line here going into the last two corners. If Hamlin can hold on the outside, there goes Hamlin. He's going to have the inside here. He's going to keep it. He's going to have to drive it in really hard. Hamlin, no, they almost touched side by side down the back stretch to take the white flag. Hamlin versus Truex. Hamlin has the inside. He backs out of it. Falls in line behind the 78. Is there a caution? Yeah. Oh, fucking. Go figure. Well, that sucks. That was about to be a super awesome finish. Damn. I'm going to have to do a second Watkins Glen race later this season. That was about to be an amazing finish. Well, I guess that's it. Guess while they're pacing, I'll go look at Kyle Larson's save. Here's something to look at while we wait for the race to end. Probably should have been the end of his day right there. He saved it. Now, from the looks of it, Larson's going to come home with a sweet 6th place finish, but in the end, it's going to be Martin Truex Jr. winning his 3rd race on the season and a very anticlimactic end. It looked like Hamlin was going to have something, but Hamlin's going to come up short here. The first victory will not be his. One will go to Truex, Hamlin, Busch, Harvick, Blaney, top 5. Larson, Johnson, Kurt Busch, Keselowski, and Logano are the top 10. And where the hell is the rest of the field? I don't even know what's going on. What a freaking mess of a race. Yeah, guys, the race is over. Why did they all go? I don't know what's going on. Help. What's ruined? Oh, it's ruined. Okay. Well, we'll go look at the finals. Oh, they were all lapped down for some reason. Beautiful. I don't know. Truex is going to win the race. Hamlin and Kyle Busch, Joe Gibbs' teammates, 2nd, 3rd. Harvick 4th. Blaney 5th. Larson 6th. Johnson 7th. Kurt Busch 8th. Brad Keselowski 9th. Logano 10th. And there's the rest of it. Alex Bowman will end up finishing deep in the field. Still no top 10 for him. Damn, 35th. That's tough. Clint Boyer, by the way, I messed up. He's not that far down in points. I thought he was like 29th. He was actually 20th. I didn't add up the points for one of his finishes, but he'll probably drop down significantly after earning only 3 points. Eric Almirola will definitely lose the points lead after today, as Kevin Harvick was able to net a top 5. And holy hell, what am I seeing on the right side of the screen? What an absolute mess. They all died. Whatever, I don't care. Harvick is going to net roughly plus 30 on Eric Almirola. Ryan Blaney also gained a lot of points. So, Eric Almirola is in danger of dropping at least 2 positions, maybe even 3. So, consistency is great, but all the guys behind him have a combined total of 8 wins. So, consistency is great, but the bonus points you get from wins make up for lack of top 5s. Because Harvick has 15 bonus points for wins towards his normal points total. So from just finishing like first and stuff, if he didn't get bonus points for wins, he'd have 385. And Truex would have 373. So they gain a lot of bonus points from those victories. And Truex Jr. will become the 2nd 3-time winner this season. So that's all I have. Sorry that the finish to this one couldn't be better. It really was going to be awesome for a second, it looked like, but it didn't turn out that way. I'll have to go back and play with the track INI and hopefully make the second Watkins Glen race a little bit better. Thinking about putting one in the playoffs. So, thank you guys for watching, putting up with my terrible commentary as I am suffering through being sick. I don't sound like it, but it sucks. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.